Hi, today we're going to show you how to clean the steel. We've got some vinegar here, lots of vinegar. You probably don't have this much at home. We're not going to need it all unless I left this out in the rain for a couple days and it's completely rusted out. In that case, you might actually have a vinegar bath and let it soak for a couple days, and it'll get all the rust off, and then you would seal it with flaxseed. All right, just a little note on the flaxseed. What we do is we put a very small amount of flaxseed to reseal it once we're done here. The issue is that if we put a little too much and there's actually a bigger coat, it's gonna steam off in the oven, and that will smell like fish all through your house for many hours. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna be really careful and like the minimal amount of flaxseed to be able to resurface this. So I'm using the soft side of this sponge to be able to clean the steel here. I have to do it this way, otherwise it's going to scratch the steel. I can see there's already scratches here. So I don't want to add to the scratches. And cleaning it with this good old-fashioned vinegar. I have another steel here. This one's much more rusted out. It's probably going to need to soak longer to be able to get this back to looking normal. It's never going to look perfect because we're not buffing it with a machine, but it will look pretty good once we get a very fine coat of flaxseed on there. And again, we don't want to put too much because it'll burn off in the oven, and it'll take forever to burn off if I put too much on. So I'm going to put on the lightest layer of flaxseed and recoat the steel after I'm done here. A tiny amount on my cloth. Okay, and I use that to do about 1/4 of it. So rubbing it in here. I don't want it to look like this at the end. I need it all to be completely rubbed in so that there's not any excess oil. Again, you can see the oil. I want it to be all rubbed in or rubbed off. Any excess oil is going to cause problems. It's just going to have to burn off in the oven, and that's going to be really smoky and really a lot of smell, fish smell, come out of your oven. You're not even making fish. Okay, so I placed it on the rack here at 450. I'm going to set the timer for an hour.